Remember, remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, treason and plot. Hello, and welcome to episode 44 of Full Movie Podcast, a show where we talk about those long-forgotten classics that deserve a rewatch. I'm Freya.
And I'm Matt.
How's it going, Matt?
It's going good, though I'm cold.
It's cold, we've put the heating on. Oh my goodness.
I know, would you Adam and Eve it? And we are in Lockdown 2, the sequel.
Yeah.
This time it's colder.
Yes, we have gone into a national lockdown yet again.
Yes. I should point out that if you can hear banging in the background, ooh, our missus, that's because we are recording this on bonfire night.
Yes, we are. And it's quite atmospheric, I think.
It is.
Though one of our cats is a pussy and has been hiding behind the cupboards.
Yeah, literally, like, you can't really get in behind, but he's a fat one, he managed to get in there.
Yeah, bless him. The other one's fine.
Yeah, she's used to banging.
Yep.
I mean, this is all coming across terribly, isn't it?
I say.
Didn't realise we were going to do a carry-on episode, okay.
So yes, we apologise for any background noise, but really it adds to the atmosphere of today's episode.
It most certainly does. So, let's go on and say, what have we been watching?
What have we been watching? We watched His House.
We did, which is going to be our also recommendation.
Yes.
If you mix up those words, it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. His House. Wow.
Yeah, I was really, really impressed.
I was super creeped out at parts, and just overwhelmed with the emotion of the film.
Yeah.
Just, oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, it was great.
So
it was on Netflix.
Yep.
And if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. But it's one of those films that when it had finished, we had to sit and talk about it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It was so good.
Really, really enjoyed it. What a surprise.
Yeah, I strongly recommend that to everybody who has eyes.
Yep, and ears and, skin.
Arms, legs.
Yeah. Even if you don't have those things, you should still watch it.
Yeah, watch it. I mean, life couldn't get any worse, could it?
Exactly.
So, might as well watch a really harrowing film.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, it was great. What else?
Child's Play, the remake, which is on Netflix. How did we feel about that?
Meh.
Yeah, it's all right.
I mean, it's one of those franchises that they can probably just stop making them, really.
A little bit. I mean, we've watched all of them with the exception of the Cult?
Yeah.
Cult of Chucky.
I think we started watching it, but we just sort of...
Meh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we just weren't in the mood to finish it, really.
I guess.
So I think we had a long day or something.
Sure.
I mean, some of the Chucky films are good.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite a fan of the first two and Bride of Chucky.
Yeah.
Because the first one it's not scary.
No.
But it's almost like a classic.
Of course.
The second one is a bit more fun. The third one is, okay, good story in that. Because it's set in a military school. And I really appreciated that aspect of the story. Then you go on to Bride Chucky, which is very fun and very meta.
Yeah.
Seed of Chucky was pretty crap.
Yeah.
So, and then what else? There's Curse of Chucky, which was okay. I quite appreciated that.
Yeah, I didn't mind that one.
Cult we haven't seen, and then this remake, which is basically it's just crap.
Yeah.
I didn't like it that much.
Yeah, I didn't really like the kind of Chucky effects.
No, I didn't like the story either, which is a shame. But give it a go.
Make your own mind up.
Yeah, exactly. And then I've got some actual recommendations for you.
Marvellous.
Now, we have just gone past the Halloween season, but I just wanted everybody to watch Possession of Hannah Grace. It's about a ex-police officer who works in a hospital mortuary. And I really liked it. I thought it was for a start, it was a good story. I thought the effects were good. I thought the tension was quite high, and I really liked it.
Yeah, I agree.
Good. Next one is Overlord.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm going to let you talk about this because I think you liked this a bit more than I did.
Which one was that?
That's the war one with the mad scientists, sort of like Nazi monsters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Okay.
I can't remember anything about it, but I remember enjoying it anyway.
Yeah, oh, good.
No, it was good. It was a good plot. Kind of action-packed, sort of zombie but not zombie
Yeah.
film, you know?
Kind of, yeah.
I do like the that kind of genre very much, but I feel I get a bit tired of your average brain muncher. So, you know, something a bit fresh.
Well, this was
is
kind
always
of like
appreciated.
Captain America, like the serum, super serum.
Yeah,
But it turns you into a bit of a beast.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it was quite fun.
No, I enjoyed it.
Very
Yeah.
popcorn.
I may have to watch it again because obviously I've forgotten quite a lot.
And Wyatt Russell is the lead, who's Ken Russell's. No, it's Kurt Russell's. Kurt Russell's son. Wyatt Russell is the lead.
Definitely going to call my son Wyatt.
No,
Why not?
because we're in London. We can't call him.
Yeah, but he'd be cool
Wyatt?
as heck.
No.
Fine.
Okay. Next, we have Game Night.
Yes.
Now, I love this film.
Yeah, it's
so
really fun.
much. It is such a clever comedy.
Yeah.
It's so good that we've seen it a few times, but I might watch it tonight.
Yeah. I'll
'Cause
be
it-
up for that.
It is fun.
Yeah, it's very, very watchable. It's very funny. You know, it's got a lot of likeable actors in it. Yeah, I really can't recommend it highly enough. We've probably recommended before Date Night.
Yep.
Well, Game Night is, you know, probably the, partner to that, I would say.
Yeah, that would make a good double bill.
Yeah.
Yes. And those are all available on Netflix. And then on Amazon, we have Colour of Space. Now, I actually haven't seen this, but I've heard nothing but rave reviews.
You're doing a blind recommendation.
Yes, I am, because it's Nicolas Cage and essentially an acid trip.
Okay.
The story is, I think, an alien species lands on Earth. I don't know. It's very Lovecraftian, and it's all about a colour that nobody's ever seen before.
Oh, yes, I remember.
So-
I've seen the trailer. Sure.
Yeah, so I recommend that. Again, I haven't seen it, but I've heard really good things.
Okay.
Especially John from Nightmare on Film Street was saying about it. So I take any of his recommendations straight away.
Cool.
Then we have the Indiana Jones films are available on Amazon,
Hooray.
which I am very much looking forward to watching them this weekend, actually.
Yeah.
Because
I'll be up for
I'm
that.
well in the mood for a bit of indie action.
Well, I haven't seen a couple of them for a long time, actually.
Really? Mm-hmm. I'll tell you this. When I was a kid, it's exactly the same as Star Wars, actually. When I was a kid, I used to love Temple of Doom.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
But then I watched it as an adult, and I'm like, oh, actually, it's kind of the worst one.
It's kind of stupid, kind of racist.
Yeah, it is, yeah, a little bit. It is, and I'll just get... It's not even Short Round. It's Willie, the female...
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a bit of a...
Oh, she gets someone nuts.
Yeah.
And not in a good way. But I know that Last Crusade's on there, which is the best one, in my opinion.
I think that's probably the one I've seen most recently.
It's the best one.
That's
It's so
probably
good.
why. Yeah.
Then also, this is a recommendation which I'm sure a lot of people are going to go, shut up, Matt. Don't be stupid. And that's the Tom Cruise futuristic action film, Live, Die, Repeat.
Shut up, Matt. Don't be stupid. No. Yeah, sure.
You've seen it,
I have seen it, yeah.
and it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's not, Oscar worthy, but it's good fun.
It's a good film.
Yeah.
And also it's based on a comic book.
Ah.
Can you see me do a segue here?
I can.
Segue. Here comes the segue.
It's
Guess what we're doing today?
It's not as clever if you point it out, really. by the way.
No. I thought I was being clever, but clearly I wasn't. So,
Try it again.
okay. So yes, Live, Die, Repeat is based on a comic book, as is our film review today.
And what's that?
I'm so glad you did that. We are doing 2005's V for Vendetta.
In a dystopian future England, a masked vigilante known only as V is fighting the government for the freedom of the people.
Directed by James McTeague, who this was actually his first film, which I say that line quite a lot actually. But he was the second unit director on The Matrix, all of those films, and Star Wars Episode 2.
Huh.
He would go on to direct The Invasion, the Daniel Craig, Nicole Kidman, aliens coming down, dead Cliffords kind of stuff. Also Ninja Assassin, The Raven, the John Cusack, Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen that, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
I think I hated it.
I can't remember.
Okay, yeah, I think
So that probably means it's not great.
Yeah. He also directed the TV shows Marco Polo, Sense8, and Messiah. Mm-hmm. It was written by Lily and Lana Wachowski.
I think Wachowski, yeah.
Lily and Lana Wachowski, who obviously did the Matrix films, Bound, Assassins, which is the Sylvester Stallone, Antonio Banderas, Julianne Moore action film, which is actually, I really like it.
Oh.
I really like that film.
Fair enough.
Speed Racer, which is an underrated gem. It's very good, and it's amazing special effects in that. Cloud Atlantis and Jupiter Ascending, which I refuse to watch.
Oh, okay, fine.
I do not want to see that film. It was written as well. Well, no, it wasn't written. Well, it was based on the graphic novel by David Lloyd and Alan Moore, who had his name taken off the credits.
Oh, dear.
Alan Moore does not like Hollywood.
No.
But let's just quickly go over Alan Moore books and films. Mm-hmm. So straight away, there's obviously The Watchmen. Mm-hmm. Both the TV series and the film are great.
Yeah.
The comic book is even better. Mm-hmm. That comic book is, as far as I'm concerned, the best comic book I've ever read.
Okay.
He then also did The Killing Joke, which is the best Batman graphic novel. Also From Hell, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, because it's not extraordinary, it's extraordinary. Ballad of Halo Jones, which is another classic, I will say that. Swamp Thing, Lost Girls, and originally he did 2000 AD. I was about to say 20 AD, but that wouldn't make sense. 2000 AD. How do we feel about this film?
I mean, so, excuse me, I'm a little hoarse.
You are a little horse.
Nay. When this originally came out, or the first time I saw it, it was really kind of, not exactly mind-blowing, but close to mind-blowing. I remember being very excited by it. And on rewatch, I found myself a little indifferent.
Okay.
I don't know why, particularly. Maybe, you know, the plot falls a little flat when you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate it on rewatching. I still kind of enjoyed it. There were elements that I really enjoyed.
There were elephants in there?
Elements.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, I was not overwhelmed. How about you?
This is a film which I haven't seen it for a long time, but I feel like I've seen it quite recently. I mean, it's been years since I've seen this film.
Yeah.
If it's on TV or it's on Netflix, something like that, it's not a film that I go, oh, I'll watch that. It's like,
no,
it's really strange. I do feel like I've seen it very, very recently.
Yeah, I get that.
I think this is going to be a weird comparison. So when I was a teenager, which is like the mid-90s, there was a film which was a monster success.
Yeah.
It was called Independence Day. Wow.
Never heard of it.
What? Shut up. No, don't shut up. You're a podcaster. Right. That film was awesome. I watched it about 10 years ago and it was like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
That's what V for Vendetta for you is. It's your Independence Day.
Yes.
I guess.
No, that's a good analogy. I think that's right. It was very